Good evening. I would like to present my urban schools presentation. We're going to start off by basically explaining what makes an urban school and basically what is it. An urban school is education to students who live in a metropolitan area, a school that is located in a high poverty location, or is a school with lower academic achievement compared to suburban schools. Urban schools is consisting of urban children were more than twice as likely to be living in poverty than those in suburban locations. Additionally, urban students were more likely than suburban or rural students to receive free or reduced price lunch. Now with the image on the right, we see poverty rates between children under 18, and although these statistics were made a while ago, it still says a pretty legitimate consensus comparing urban, suburban, and rural schools that lets us see the difference between these locations and the limitations that they have considering their poverty or their social position. As I was looking at the largest urban school districts, I noticed that New York, Illinois, Chicago, and California are among the 4 most popular urban school districts in the United States that have urban schools. Now, I believe this was one of my favorite parts of researching because I was glad to know that they do offer awards for urban schools. The 2 most common awards for urban schools is first off the award for urban schools, which is from the San Diego State University, and it's awarded already 15 schools as winners of its 2018 America's Best Urban Schools Award. And there's a total of 15 schools that receive these individual awards. Then we have the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights Award, which was created by Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, and this type of award honors individuals who have made contributions to human rights. Now, it's pretty clear that urban schools have disadvantages, but these are among the most that are clear. We have that low student achievement, which means that students are not performing at their grade level and are falling under completion, and they're not receiving the special education consideration, which means that those students who need that special type of instruction are not getting it due to that low student achievement. Then we have a lack of instructional coherence, which basically talks about the urban behavior and the differences in cultural norms of urban communities. Prevailing from school norms are the dividing force between the underachievement of Black and Latino students. The Black and Latino students is what makes this instructional coherence lack. Then we have the unexperienced teaching staff. Unfortunately, there's a big population of unqualified teachers, and there's an unequal distribution of these teachers within all the classes and students, making instruction hard. And lastly, we have a poorly functioning data management system, which means that there's complications between keeping a stable budget among the district, and making that budget work among the systems of walk-ins, inquiry groups, and critical friend groups. Now, one of the big things that I notice of disadvantages of urban schools is that there's an inability to provide electronics. Nowadays, most schools depend on electronics to complete instruction, which complicates most urban schools' curriculum, giving teachers the struggle to look for additional resources without using electronics. But according to the Netterberg, who is the Chicago's District Director of Technology and Media Services, technology is a learning tool, and I couldn't agree more with him.